Stilgenbauer, and he nudged him a little bit and said, give me a lane. And as soon as that happened, buddy, as a bullet in the backfield, he took off.
Jeremy, we are offline.
Commenting or texting one of us, whatever you need to do.
Folks,
successful now.
Yeah, we apologize if you hear any feedback here. We keep dropping the broadcast. So we are checking to see if we're functioning. We're having some connectivity issues here. The outdoors is not being very kind to us with internet connectivity. Let us know in the chat if you're able to see us. If you missed what had happened, Wirt County did get a safety off of the Highlanders.
We have got people messaging us all over the place trying to get us back on. Are we broadcasting? We are back on, Eric tells us. So we should be good to go now. Eric Cheeseman is he might be here, he might be remote. I'm not sure where he's at right now. But either way, thanks, Eric, for letting us know. But we're back on. As you guys might have missed, the Tigers were able to get a safety on the Highlanders. Dylan Hutchison on second down, shot back and got deep into the backfield and stopped them at the 1 yard line. The Tigers celebrated like they got a safety. And then this very next play, we picked up the safety. So Smith's rolling. He's got a blocker. Brody Goodwin makes a good chip block. Smith's got the sideline, and he makes a good run and gets out of bounds at the 20-yard line. That is a good decision there, Shane, as he was able to find the sideline and avoid contact after picking up enough for a Tiger first down.
Yeah, he done a great job of stringing it out and avoiding all that he can do anyhow.
Listen, there's a lot of things going on right now that I'm not sure about. We've got the band playing again, so Miss Hickman must have found the right ear to get into. So here we are, listening to the band, and Adrian Hartford running up the middle, gets through a would-be tackler, still running, and I believe Adrian Hartford has picked up a first down, Shane.
I think that's another Tiger first down.
Oh, boy. We have picked up the energy in Webster County with the band rejoining us. Listen, I don't believe they were very happy riding 2 hours and not getting to play, but as you can hear the Wirt County faithful that travels, they're cheering them on loudly. Smith is on the rollout. He's got Easton. Oh, he has found the referee in the back of the end zone. Great catch, Mr. Official. But unfortunately, it went through Easton Wire's hands first.
Little tip drill action.
He had Easton, but the ball just got through there. We're at that point, Shane, where that dew's starting to fall, and it's starting to get a little bit cooler. And
the ball's a little slippery.
The ball was a little slippery, and it went right through the senior's hands. Easton Wire says, give me another chance, Coach, and I won't let you down. We got 4 wide here. Smith hands it off. He keeps it. He fooled everybody. And he found his way around the right side and dances into the end zone. The first one there to give him a high five is Mr. Wire, the same one that missed the catch, but he came over and he said, great job, teammate, way to pick me up. And he met him. Oh, those of you that are Wirt County fans, you know Allie Nicolay well. She has taken over the band leader, I don't know what that position is called, the field commander or something, and she is now directing the band from the crowd. And Easton Wire is trying to kick a football. We have got quite the show going on, fellas. Easton Wire looks for the kick, and he got it, but it's going to be wide right. The snap was good, the hold was good, the kick was no good. It is now 28-0, Wirt County going into 5 minutes and 13 seconds left in the second quarter. We'll take a break, and we'll be back on the other side.
Hey guys, this is Shannon from Miller Steels and Deals. We have all your shopping needs, from the bedroom to the kitchen, bathroom, and laundry room. We got you covered. Looking for furniture or even maybe a gift card? Come on by Miller Steels and Deals on Mount Zion Ridge in the Old Armory Building, Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5 for the best prices around. Give us a call, 304-804-6006.
At Elizabeth Care Center, we're more than just a 5-star skilled nursing facility. We are a proud educational partner of Wirt County Schools, investing in our future, supporting our students. Go Tigers!
We're back. Your score 28-0. Tigers lead. 5:13 to go in the second quarter. We are preparing to kick the ball off after that last Tiger score. Jeremy.
Now we're back here. We have got another Moth friend joining us. This time he is on our roster paper. So the outdoors love us just as much as we love the outdoors here in Webster County. Easton Wire is waiting to kick the football off. Webster ran a man on late. And Easton approaches the ball. His foot hits the football. He found the soft spot. It's rolling. It's still rolling. Oh, Dylan Hutchison, luckily, Lakin Harbarger is in, and one of the Murrays, number 6, Alex Murray, in on the stop. Dylan Hutchison was going down the field, and he ran into a Highlander blocker. If it wouldn't have been that young man might have just got the football again because he was on a mission.
Yeah, he definitely would have cleaned the house if he did connect with the ball carrier. That Highlander was very fortunate enough to have a blocker in front of him to absorb that hit.
You let him stand there and hit you, it'll hurt. You give him a 40-yard head start, you better make a business decision and hit the dirt.
Hey, Eric Cheeseman, if we're still on the air, send us a text. I just got a text that we're off again, and it could be the individual that texted me could be having problems.
That is a first down run for the Highlanders that runs into Anthony Morgan and Jake Moore.
It shows right down there that we're broadcasting.
With the stop, it was a gain of about 2 yards for the Highlanders.
He said we are on the air, so we're good to go.
Back in business.
Yeah, we said in August, we're not professionals at this. We're trying to get better every week, but we're having some struggles.
All right, Cutlip's back there. He's barking signals. He's got the snap. He's looking to pass it. Oh, wow. First off, the grass monster got Andrew Limley, and he wasn't able to break on the ball like he wanted to. And then the dew monster got the receiver for the Highlanders, who I cannot see his number right now. And the ball must be getting slippery down there, fellas. Number 1 for them is Ryder Wright. He's had a great game for them so far. Easton Wire was caught with the dew monster in the end zone on the other end. Now it has come out here and went right through Ryder Wright's hand. So it might be one of those things that the guys are going to have to figure out how to grab a hold of that thing and hold on just a little bit tighter.
It's either the dew monster or they ate a little bit of popcorn before the game.
Could be the butter. It's a fake, or it's a handoff to Ryder or to Amos, and he is ran out of bounds by number 11, Andrew Limley. It is going to be a first down Webster County from the Tigers' 43-yard line as Webster's trying to put together a drive to stop the momentum of the Tigers. Fellas, since the first series for the Tigers, after the first series was over, after Braden Whipke's big defensive play, grabbing the running back on the third down there and slinging him down for a loss, and the Tigers getting the ball back, the momentum has stayed on the orange and black side, or the white and orange tonight has stayed on their side. So we'll see if Webster can keep this drive going. Snap goes back to Cutlip, who hands it off. Amos is running right into the middle, and there's a host of Tigers. I believe you could pick about any number of about 4 Tigers.
I think number 2 was in there.
Peyton Dye, Alex Murray, Sam Moore, and that might have been the host of them.
Or we can just say the whole den was in there.
Yeah, there was a lot of them in there, that's for sure. A lot of numbers in there right now that normally may not be in there as much, but it's great to see number 54, Caden Stilgenbauer, back out there, fellas. He had taken a couple weeks off because of injury, but he's back, and Coach Hickman was excited to get him back out there tonight. And just like that, out of a cannon, Peyton Dye has found the quarterback from the linebacker spot. He broke through the line, and there was nowhere for Isaiah Cutlip to go. Oh, mic adjustment. I keep it away from my mouth because, you know, I get loud. So I keep it away so I don't blow your TV speakers. But producer Hayes put it closer.
You're a little muffled.
Oh. Listen, I get in trouble all the time for mumbling. According to my wife, I can't speak right, so it's okay.
3rd and 15?
3rd and 14, 3rd and 15, something around there.
Cutlip's looking for a snap here. This ball goes back. It's a handoff to Amos. Peyton Dye disrupts another one. Anthony Morgan's in a foot race. He gets around him, and that young man is upended over there by, I believe, number 11, Andrew Limley. Amos thought he had the sideline. He outran Morgan, but Limley came in like a wrecking ball and upended him and drops it for a 4th down and 13 for the Highlanders. Well, fellas, 4th and 13, down 28. How big's that playbook, Shane?
Not very at the moment with their field position and the situation that they're in.
It looks like they're going to take it all the way down and take a timeout here. So it's going to be 1:56 left to go in the 2nd quarter. Your Wirt County Tigers 28, the Webster Highlanders 0. We are going to kick it to a break, and when we come back, we will probably take you all the way to halftime.
Throwback Thursdays, download your digital coupons for these crazy low prices. Thursday, October 2nd through Sunday, October the 5th. Johnsonville brats or smoked sausage, $1.98. Hunt spaghetti sauce, 98 cents a can. Klondike ice cream bars, $1.98. Cheez-It crackers, $1.98. 10-pound Food Club sugar, $6.98. And a squeal of a deal on Progresso soup, 3 for $5. All prices after final discounts at Moore's Piggly Wiggly in Elizabeth.
Hey guys, got dirty clothes? Come to Miller Suds and Sales and wash your clothes in style at our brand new laundromat with state-of-the-art machines located around the corner from Miller Steals and Deals. Shop while you wash, 7 days a week, 8 to 8.
We are back here in Webster County as the Highlanders are facing a 4th and 13 against a very spirited Tiger defense. They want to keep this shutout going into halftime, fellas. They don't want to let anybody have any type of chance of momentum going into halftime, but it looks like the Highlanders are punting. And that punt goes off, and it's a better punt, but not a great punt. Oh, look at that kick. That is a Highlander football, I believe. It rolled all the way down to the 7-yard line, and they said we're going to get as close to the 1 as we can. So now, Matt Hayes, the 30 is no longer the longest drive of the field or length of field we have to face. We get to go 93 yards in 1:48.
And Shane, your 2-minute offense, under 2-minute offense now, to go 93 yards. What are you looking at?
Definitely plays towards the sideline like outs, slants, or curls and whatnot close to the boundary to get out and get the clock to stop. Holy smokes.
I think we just send everybody deep and say, hey, diddle, let Tyler Smith up the middle and let him run for 93.
Well, they're playing cover 0, so I could see a shot.
There is no top on this defense. hold, stand by. I bet Coach Hickman's licking his chops. Oh, we've got a man across the middle. He's got a couple. He's got to get out of the end zone. He's still looking. He's found a man he likes. It is Brody Goodwin who stays in bounds. Oh, and he falls down. And that is going to stop the clock for the moving of the chains. Brody Goodwin makes a great comeback route. He broke off of his route, and he come back and help his fellow senior out of the end zone. The clock is now running. It is 1:32 and ticking. Smith's behind center. They have put a safety in there now. We got a rollout. We've got people. He's found Andrew Limley. Oh. It was there.
Just out of reach.
The slick grass, the ball was a little bit behind him. It's just enough to cause a errant throw. Well, the official had an errant throw to the other official as you see the ball bouncing across the field. Well, we have used about 23 seconds on this drive. 1:21 seconds. We have picked up 25 yards. So now we got 11 seconds. Coach Hickman is imploring his team to hurry up and get set. Hey, we got a draw play up the middle. Anthony Morgan gained 5, and we've got a timeout, Tigers. You got to stop the clock. The clock is still, come on now. Reset that thing. Are they going to add time, fellas? Because I think they ran about 6 seconds. It is, I get it. The home team wants it to run, but should have been a few more seconds. We got a conversation coming from Mr. Whitehat.
Tigers 3rd and 5. Clock being reset to a minute 15. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.
K&B Supply at 303 Juliana Street in Elizabeth has a full line of Midwest fasteners from small screws to large nuts and bolts. We have hay rings and poly and steel. Fall is coming up, so stock up on Easy Heat wood pellets. Buy the bag or buy the ton. And ladies, looking for gift ideas for your man? Every guy likes pocket knives. We have a full line of old-timer knives. Stop by at 303 Juliana Street in Elizabeth or call 304-275-1141 today.
3rd and 5, Tigers from their own 33. Jeremy.
Minute
Jeremy.
15 seconds here. Smith throws a bubble screen that skips. Oh. It was there. We had a convoy of white and orange setting up Jake Moore for some success, but the pass skips in to Jake Moore. Not quite a crisp pass from Smith there.
I think the dew kind of batted that down towards the grass.
We're going to have to figure out something to do with these gloves or reapply the stickum or something. I don't know what's going on out there, but we're having all kinds of difficulty with this wet grass. We are lining up in punt formation, guys.
Gentlemen, I would bet when Webster County punted this ball away, they did not expect to see it again before halftime.
Smith's foot goes into it. It is a great punt by Tyler Smith that takes a bounce. Number 1 has picked it up right or right. He's got space. We've got people in coverage here. We've got a block. And we just stopped. We just stopped. There is a flag on the play. We had him on the sidelines, and we just pulled up and allowed him to run up the sideline. I do not understand what has taken place here in Webster County.
Did he step out?
Everybody is going back. There's a flag on our sideline. I don't know what, I don't understand the lack of communication from the officials to the press box. We are guessing, literally, every time there's a flag, we are guessing. Mr. Whitehat's talking to his fellow official over there. Once again, this is not a job that any of us would want to have. I do not want to ever be an official because there is 1,000 officials in the stands every Friday night that is better at their job than they are. And they don't know, the fans don't know anything, but they seem to tell these gentlemen what to do. However, we have a holding call on Webster. So it is going to go back, but I don't know what the Tigers were doing, fellas.
I'm not even sure if I'm being completely honest with you. I mean, it did look like he did step out.
Yeah, we didn't hear an inadvertent whistle. Typically, that's what you would see with an inadvertent whistle. We did not hear that from up here, not to say that there wasn't one on the field. But Webster County certainly thought they had just put points on the board. Now it would appear back on the boundary of midfield in their own territory. Webster County lining up from their own 49-yard line, 1st and 10, Jeremy.
Cutlip's behind center here. The Tigers are trying to get off the field one more time before half and not give up a score. Cutlip drops back. He's passing the ball. We've got a pass rush. He throws it short, and he said that he caught it. Number 1, Ryder Wright, is on the catch. The Highlanders might be out of timeouts, fellas. This scoreboard does not tell us that, but I believe they've called all 3. So they are on the ball. They're looking to clock it, I believe. The Tigers are set. Cutlip snaps it, and he spikes it into the ground. It is going to be 3rd down and 6, or 3rd down and 5 for the Highlanders from the 47-yard line.
Highlanders start the second half with the ball, right?
Yeah, this would be a great 2-for-1 opportunity for them. If they get in here and get it after the half, it cuts into that 28-point lead. The Tigers know that they get the ball at the half, so they need to come out here and put a kibosh on this as quick as possible. Cutlip is in the backfield. He gets the snap. It's a high snap. They throw the ball. Oh, the freshman just about had bad intentions on his mind. He made a break, and if that ball hadn't been so overthrown, Dylan Hutchison may have been.
He would have been walking into the end zone.
He'd have been streaking up this sideline. The kid only has one speed, and that's full go. So he'd have got that ball. He could have probably walked, Shane, but I guarantee you to hit that goal line running as hard as he would have if somebody was chasing him. All right, we got trips down here. This looks like a great formation to run a fake punt out of.
It sure does.
The ball is back. He puts his boot in it. It is the Brody Goodwin who's got a chance, who is wrapped up and taken down at the 23-yard line. There was 3 Highlanders in on the stop. It's 21 seconds left in the second quarter. The score is 28-0 Wirt County. Fellas, if you're Jason Hickman, are you going to the half up 28-0, or are you trying to get one here?
Honestly, I think just depends on how the defense lines up. If they do cover 0, might as well take a shot down the field.
I think I'm with you, Shane. Take that first play. See if you can get a chunk play. If you can get a chunk play, nothing's off the table then. Brody Goodwin's hobbling over here in a motion. They're taking a shot to Easton Wire. He said, go get it, big fella. And he tries. There is a flag on the play. There is a flag that came in. You may not see it in the play. The official, the line judge, has thrown a flag down the field. It is going to be PI, pass interference, on Webster County. The Tigers should get about a 15-yard mark up here. You're now setting it about the 40-yard line. It's about time to take a couple shots.
It sure is.
And that flag came from 30 yards downfield.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about this official over here launching one 30 feet in the air. That one launched about 20 yards down the field. I enjoy
the officials in the stands definitely have their input on that.
The officials in the stands are about to take over. They've taken over commentary too. Our mics are picking them up. Brody's in motion. Smith calls for the ball. It's an inside route to Easton Wire. He's got blockers. Easton's running hard. First down, Tigers. It's a timeout, Jason Hickman. The clock is not stopping. We are going to add time back. Easton has got us to the 50. Here's where Tyler Smith says, Coach, let me show off the cannon. Oh, he's probably over there warming it up. I think about the, is it the Gatorade commercials, fellas? Where he's over there warming up the arm. Is that Cam Newton? What the kid wants Cam Newton's job, I think it is. Tyler Smith's over there in the huddle warming up his arm. We'll see what he does when we come back.
Shade Tree Diner and Carryout at 10416 Little Canal Parkway, Creston, West Virginia, 304-275-3351. You want a burger that's handmade from scratch? A must-try is our monstrous-sized double bacon cheeseburger dressed the way you like it. Goes great with fries or chili cheese fries. Stop by for yours today or call 304-275-3351 and order yours today. Open Tuesday through Saturday 11 to 7, Sunday 11 to 3, and closed on Mondays.
Back with 6 seconds to go until halftime. 1st and 10 Tigers. Tyler Smith back with the snap. Jeremy.
He rolls out. He's looking. He's looking. He's got to uncork it. And he throws it short, and it's incomplete. Depends on the whistle when they're going to stop play. The Highlanders did a good job of forcing him off his spot. The Tigers are taking a 28-0 lead into halftime. We are going to go ahead and take a short break. We'll come back and recap the first half as we send it to our sponsors.
Shade Tree Diner and Carryout at 10416 Little Canal Parkway, Creston, West Virginia, 304-275-3351 has weekend specials. It's like Forrest Gump says, you never know what you're gonna get. But we do home-cooked meals, from fried chicken, baked steak, country fried steak, ham or turkey dinners. Call for the weekend special each Friday at Shade Tree Diner and Carryout, 304-275-3351. You won't go home hungry. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 to 7, Sunday, 11 to 3, and closed on Mondays.
Tired of driving 45 minutes or more just to stand in line at the DMV? Skip the trip and come to B&D Title and Licensing in Elizabeth, right off Route 14. We handle it all from vehicle title transfers, renewal stickers, duplicate titles, and more. Plus, we've got a notary on site and even offer after-hours appointments to fit your schedule. Save time and skip the hassle and get it done close to home. Call owner-operator Bobby Moore today at 304-488-1906. That's B&D Title and Licensing in Elizabeth, your faster, easier DMV alternative.
You may not be aware that you can use many Hamilton ancillary services even though your primary physician or specialist is in another location miles away. Blood test, radiology, physical, occupational and speech therapy, infusion therapy, respiratory therapy, pulmonary and cardiac rehab are all services offered. Ask your primary physician or specialist if you could use many Hamilton ancillary services at your next visit.
Many Hamilton Health System, better healthcare, better living. Many Hamilton Health System, your partner in health.
K&B Supply at 303 Juliana Street in downtown Elizabeth has American-made steel roofing panels. Ask about the collars available. We carry a full line of electric and plumbing needs, from wire to junction boxes, switches and receptacle covers, and breaker boxes. PVC of all sizes to iron gas line pipe and all the fittings. We've got you covered. Call us today at 304-275-1141 or stop by at 303 Juliana Street in Elizabeth, West Virginia.
Mason's Towing and Recovery has 35 years of experience. Call us at 304-275-3621 to get help with recovery and accidents, mechanical breakdowns, and more. We are a part of AAA and we take most insurances. If you break down out of town in Parkersburg or Charleston, or if you just Bo-Duke jump it over the hill, we will be there to get you home safe and sound. Call Mason's Towing for all your towing needs at 304-275-3621 and tell Rick WVRC sent you.
Fall is approaching fast. If you like to fall camp and you need heat, bring your tanks to Riverbend Supply in downtown Elizabeth and let us fill them while you wait. Don't be stuck out in your camper, hunting shanty, or just need gas for your gas grill. Head to Riverbend Supply in Elizabeth and let them fill those tanks for you today.
Crossroads General Store, located at the intersection of Route 47 and Newark Road in Walker, West Virginia, is a fully stocked convenience store, as well as service station. You'll also find guns, ammunition, gun safes, turkey calls, and a whole lot more for the outdoorsman. Visit us at Crossroads General Store for the hard-to-find gear that you're looking for.
You may not be aware that you can use many Hamilton ancillary services even though your primary physician or specialist is in another location miles away. Blood test, radiology, physical, occupational and speech therapy, infusion therapy, respiratory therapy, pulmonary and cardiac rehab are all services offered. Ask your primary physician or specialist if you could use many Hamilton ancillary services at your next visit.
Many Hamilton Health System, better healthcare, better living. Many Hamilton Health System, your partner in health.
Back here at halftime, your score, Wirt County 28, Webster County Highlanders 0. Let's take a look at some scores from around the state, starting in Class Single A. Wahama leads East Reidsville, Ohio 20-10 in the second quarter. Man leads Sherman 6-0 in the second quarter. Man, number 15 ranked in Single A. Sherman, number 3 ranked in Single A. So a tight matchup there between two teams that wouldn't seem to be very evenly matched. Tucker County 28-20 over Pendleton County at halftime. The AAA Chapmanville leads Tulsa 35-0 at halftime. Buffalo, a AA squad, leads Calhoun County 42-7 at halftime. Ritchie County leads Gilmer 26-0 at halftime. Tyler Consolidated, Shane Bates, hometown boy from Tyler, up 14-0 over Magnolia in the second quarter. We have Wyoming East up 7-0 over Mount View in the first quarter. Moving into Class AA now, Frankfort leads Mountain Ridge, Maryland 35-0. That's a halftime score. Petersburg leads Doddridge 7-0 at halftime in the Metro News Class AA game of the week. Logan leads Clay 7-0 in the second quarter over on WVRC Clay County. Oak Glen leads Steubenville Catholic 20-0 at halftime. Tug Valley 28-6 over Riverview at halftime. Poca 14-7 over Braxton County at halftime. Berkeley Springs and Southern Garrett, Maryland, both tied at 0 in the first quarter. Moving into Class AAA, Greenbrier East up 22-0 over Shady Spring. Huntington up 24-0 over Capital. Huntington, a Quad A squad. That is, however, the Metro News Class AAA game of the week. Our friends at Herbert Hoover down in Matt Cooper land, 41-0 over South Charleston at halftime. We have Roane County up 22-15 over Class AAA Ripley in the third quarter. Roane County, of course, AA, Ripley, AAA. Roane County leads 22-15 in the third quarter over Ripley on WVRC 104.7 FM. Robert C. Byrd, 21-14 over East Fairmont. That's in the third quarter. Moving into Class Quad A, a couple of scores there. Morgantown up 21-0 over Wheeling Park in the third quarter. That's the Metro News Class Quad A game of the week. Parkersburg High School 17-9 over George Washington at halftime. We have Martinsburg 28-14 over Musselman at halftime. Hurricane 38-0 over St. Albans, a Class AAA school, in the second quarter. That's where things stand around the state of West Virginia, but here in Webster County, it's 28-0. Your Wirt County Tigers in the lead, dominating at halftime. Shane Bates, what are you thinking for the second half? What's the statement move? Obviously, Webster County has the ball. The Tigers start on defense. What does the Tiger defense do to make a statement that we're ready to put this game away in that first drive?
Well, as we could tell through the first half, we could tell that Webster was starting to move the ball on the ground, so definitely we have to stop the ground game. And we've done a great job so far of stopping the ball going through the air. So if we can just pretty much stop the run game and put a halt to the passes completed, I'd say it'll be we'll control the second half of the game.
By the way, we'll remind our viewers, we've tried to make sure that folks are aware of this. We cannot play the band's halftime show as raw audio. The station, WVRC-FM, does not own the copyright to the music that the band is playing, and we could have some problems if we played the band's halftime show and brought it to you live. However, we do hope that you get to hear some of the band's performance in the background here. Shane, Matt Cooper's up here with us as promised. Matt, how was your dinner?
It was pretty good, went to the concession, got some hot dogs. To me, the chili had a little bit of flavor. The slaw had no flavor at all. I'll give it a solid 5.
5?
Yeah.
Being generous, a 5.
Yeah.
Is that 5 stars? Because I tell you, my hot dog is 5 stars, baby.
Yeah, because you got all them nasty onions and everything on there. When you come from Kanawha County, all you get is chili and slaw.
No, when you come from Roane County, apparently you get everything. Either that or it's just me. Shane, what's the Tyler County special on a hot dog?
I honestly don't even know the answer to that one because I think just sauce and like a condiment of some sort, like ketchup or mustard or ketchup and mustard, onions maybe.
I can see that.
I'm not really sure. I didn't really take a gander of what people are chowing down and what they have on their dogs in the stands.
You know, Shane's above that dividing line, which I think a lot of Wirt County is as well, where chili becomes sauce. We're south of that dividing line, I guess, when we grew up.
Yeah, nah, it's chili.
You know, we talked a lot earlier in our pregame coverage. By the way,
Girls are playing their competition
folks,
show, The Life of a Band Kid.
We tell you every week just how much we enjoy each other's company. We were running short on our ads because we talked a lot during pregame, just talking to each other. Shane, Jeremy, and I just having a conversation there. But we talked a lot there in our pregame coverage, Shane, about the drive up here and just the scenery, the rivers that you drive past. It is a beautiful area when you come to Webster County. It's a little bit chillier, though, than it is back home, and that's where we're running into some trouble with an outdoor broadcast that we weren't planning for.
But yeah, like you said, the drive down here, this is my first time ever being here in Webster County.
Really?
And here at the high school, yes. This is my first time being here. And whenever I got the chance to come down here, I was like, oh, cool. There's another county marked off the board that I visited in West Virginia. So it's definitely different down here. Like you said, the scenery's pretty great. I've been to the mountains before, like over in Elkins and whatnot, and it kind of reminds me of the same thing. But, yeah, it's pretty interesting being somewhere new.
Yeah, I've always enjoyed visiting Webster County. I've been here for football. I've been here for basketball. And it's a neat drive to take. It's a long drive, but it's a neat one. Matt, your trips to Webster County, been here very often before?
This is actually my second trip to Webster. Used to come up here, go fishing, do a little trout fishing.
Okay. Is that, that'd be Birch River?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You know, Shane, you talked about different places in the state. One thing that I've seen in the news lately is West Virginia is really on the upswing as a tourist state, and I think that's just so impressive that folks are finally getting to see the beauty that we've always seen in our state.
Right.
Blackwater Falls, Seneca Rocks. I'll tell you a really neat one, Beckley Exhibition Coal Mine. Really neat to go and see what miners experience every day.
I have to agree to that there, Matt Hayes. Been there about 3 times.
Really?
Every single time it gets better.
Yeah, that's a trip that I need to make again. Green Bank Observatory, you know, last year we went up to Pocahontas County, and it's frustrating, I guess. It's frustrating, I guess, at times when you get up there and you don't have cell phone service for, I don't know what it is. Is it a 50-mile radius maybe? Anyway, that can be frustrating, but going up to Green Bank Observatory, that's really neat as well.
Yeah, I didn't get to make the trip last year just because circumstances with school and whatnot. But I heard that it was a pretty interesting, and the scenery was pretty great down there, even though you guys did have no cell phone service and whatnot. But I heard pretty good things about what it looked like down there.
And next week, Pocahontas County makes their way to Elizabeth for homecoming.
That's a cross-the-state matchup right there.
Yes. You know, then we have the open week the following week. And is that right? We're open the following week?
I do believe so, yes.
The 17th we're open.
Yeah. So, who knows? Maybe I'll find a way and be back with you guys in 3 weeks after that open week. That would be nice. We do enjoy our time together. Casey McCulty, our cameraman, is here with us tonight for the first time all season. So we have been separated. We, on the broadcast and production side, Shane, Jeremy, and I have been huddled together for every broadcast, and Casey has been what feels like miles away operating the camera. And very fortunately for us tonight, bringing the broadcast outdoors means that we get to have Casey here with us. We appreciate him because I know Jeremy said some very kind words about me earlier in the broadcast, but the truth of the matter is this broadcast doesn't happen without Casey. We cannot bring you video streaming without a camera and someone to operate that camera, and Casey makes that happen week in and week out, and we greatly appreciate him as well. Matt Cooper, what are you looking for tonight at about 10:30 p.m. when the Mountaineers kick off out at BYU?
Hopefully a win. Hopefully Rich Rodriguez can turn something around tonight.
I'm looking forward to listening to that game. Like I said earlier, and you guys, Jeremy, step over in front of the camera. Jeremy has yet another, as I call them, fly of the butter variety, or a moth, on his shirt. He is attracting them tonight. They've been coming to our table. They've been finding him, picking him out of the crowd. Shane nor I have had any insects coming to see us tonight. But, and there's another one on the table. You guys, so you may have noticed this as I did. A couple weeks ago, I was listening for a Mountaineer game, listening pregame coverage on WVRC, and I heard the announcer say, and now we're going back to Andrew Caridi. And I thought, there's no way. That's his dad. I'd never heard Andrew broadcast before, and I thought, they've made a mistake in that intro. No, he and his dad sound almost identical, and somehow his dad passed down his broadcasting genes to his son as well. He does a tremendous job, too. Shane, tomorrow, Mountaineers play tonight, so what's on your watch list for tomorrow?
Well, depending on what time we get home from the long drive to Webster, depends on how long I'm going to sleep in, so hopefully not too long, so I can catch College Game Day with Coach Saban, Pat McAfee, and all them. And then it's just going to be college football on there.
So Jeremy doesn't have a microphone, but he's asking who's going to be the Pat McAfee of our group. And
I'd say Matt Cooper.
Matt Cooper's going.
Yeah, that definitely sounds like me. You get me to any close water, I am jumping in it. I don't care one bit. I have a change of clothes somewhere.
Well, we may have to broadcast down by the creek back home.
Yeah, let's do a little game day light here. So, Matt Cooper, Mountaineers, BYU, who you got?
That's a tough
Ladies
one
and gentlemen,
because
a
you
big
got
round of applause for
BYU.
both of our bands this evening.
They're 4-0. 4-0.
Top 25 too.
Top 25. They snuck in there pretty quick too. I'm gonna go with good old WVU by 2 touchdowns.
Jeremy Kirby, as closely as you can get to a microphone, who do you have tonight?
Plate number 954.
I think tonight's a breakout game. You know, we talked about this on the way up here. The last time that the Mountaineers had an October early kickoff and a redshirt freshman took over the reins, that young man's name was Pat White. We've seen where that led Rich Rod. So we'll see what Khalil Wilkins can do tonight as he comes into behind center and takes over. I think big things will happen tonight in Provo.
Shane Bates.
Winner will take home $189.50. You can purchase those
well, all you
tickets
guys
at
said
the concession stand
WVU,
at
and I
White
hate to
Hill.
be the odd man out, but how
Don't you
we've
do it, Shane. Don't you do it.
Well, you've seen how the Mountaineers have played the last few games.
He's not wrong.
You have to give us something. I mean, come on.
I wasn't done yet.
Not so fast.
Matt Cooper says trust the
Well,
climb.
I mean, you do have a rebound game opportunity and knock off a top 25 team. As much as, I think I better go with WVU before I get stabbed up here.
Yeah, you better. That's right.
I'll go WVU by a field goal.
Yeah, you know, I think after the Pitt game, Robert Morris, that game had me anxious for this season, and I think that's kind of come to fruition. I don't think that's Coach Rodriguez. I don't think that's the players. It's just the nature of the beast. When you get 81 new players on your roster, you're going to have some growing pains. However, the Pitt game showed me that this Mountaineer team is capable of standing up and making things happen in tough circumstances. So I think the Mountaineers have a great shot tonight. We do have a reminder here in the comments section. We appreciate it. Pioneer Days tomorrow in Wirt County. There will be a car show at Wirt County High School, I do believe, tomorrow as well. All right, folks, tell you what, we are going to take a momentary pause here. We got a little over a minute until play resumes for the third quarter. We'll take a quick commercial break. We'll come back for second half action here in Webster County. You're watching Tiger Football on WVRC Wirt County. Thanks for being with us.
Fall sports are back, and so is that hometown pride we all love. At Calhoun Banks, we're proud to support our local community's athletics and even more proud to support all of you. Whether you are applying for a loan, opening a checking or savings account, or taking advantage of one of our many services, we're here to make things easier. Join a team that's been trusted for generations, 125 years strong and still your go-to local bank. To apply online or contact us, go to calhounbanks.com or visit us in Grantsville, Arnoldesburg, Glenville, and Elizabeth. Good luck and have a great season.
Stump's Funeral Home and Cremation has been in business since 1897. Family owned and operated for 6 generations, offering you and your loved ones services with dignity and respect. With 3 locations to serve your needs in Grantsville, Arnoldesburg, and Stump Maddox Funeral Home in Clendenin. We offer traditional funeral services, cremation, green burial, monuments, new sales and lettering of existing stones, military services, funeral pre-planning, and aftercare grief resources. Let our licensed professionals guide you through the difficult process of honoring and saying goodbye to your loved ones. Stump's Funeral Home and Cremation.
We're having fun and we're staying warm here as Casey McCulty shows us on the air. We're back, getting ready to start the third quarter. Jeremy, you've just found a pullover. I have found, courtesy of Allie Nicolay, a blanket, and Shane has found a sweatshirt, courtesy, once again, of Allie.
I tell you, I think Abby had to go to where the spare tire is in the van to find this thing. She dug her deep. Things were flying we ain't seen in 6 months. They were coming out of that van, but I appreciate her going and getting this for me because, one, with nature, you ought to be prepared.
Easton Wire lining up to boot this one away. Your score, 28-0, as we start the second half right now.
Easton Wire's foot goes into a grounder out to number 2 Amos for Webster, who has found a crease. Oh man, we have got to tighten things up a little bit there. Thankfully, Peyton Dye and
Morgan with the carry.
Who was that? Anthony Morgan.
Anthony Morgan.
Peyton Dye and Anthony Morgan were Johnny on the spot there in the middle of the defense and it was a kickoff team, and was able to wrap him up and drop him there at about the 45. So the Highlanders have a decent field position here starting the second half.
Boys, what do you say? We're going to keep the gang together and do some baseball and softball?
Might as well.
Might as well.
Depending on how my school schedule plays out, I might as well.
Cutlip drops back. We got a flag. Oh, whoa.
Hey, now.
Andrew Limley started to break. I think if he wouldn't have hesitated there, he might have had him a quick house call there for a defensive pick 6, but we got Laundry. We're backing her up 5 yards. Well, here we are 13 seconds into the second half, and we've got a flag on the play. 5-yard backup, 1st and 15. They will take off from the 40 instead of the 45.
We didn't see this very much Laundry thrown last week. It was a fairly clean game, but
yeah, it was fairly
lopsided
clean
on the scoreboard.
I think I said reason stit in my sleep for 3 months. And it's only been a week. Anthony Morgan on the stop there for the Tigers as Amos tried to make a hold right there off tackle and get some positive yards. But
Jeremy has lived 7 lifetimes since last Friday.
I'll tell you, man, that kid, I don't know how many total yards he had, but every time I blinked,
it was in my thing.
He is one heck of an athlete.
245 rushing yards, 6 touchdowns on just 12 carries.
Goodness.
That would be why I've had his name in my mind
So
for
every
3 months and a
every
week.
2 carries he scored.
That's a good ratio. All right, snap goes back, Cutlip throws it, and it's short. Alex Murray was in the vicinity for the Tigers and makes a play on the ball that falls aimlessly at Ryder Wright's feet.
Sure. Thanks. I need to pick up
Bought 2 and I can't handle 2.
I need to pick up trash.
We have lost Shane Bates to waste management. He dropped his Diet Mountain Dew, or he kicked Matt's Diet Mountain Dew off the table, and he had to go fetch it since we're outside.
Fortunately, we do have a trash can about 7 feet from us.
I must have to use that as a table.
Ball goes back to Cutlip. It's a swing pass, and almost intercepted by Easton Wire. They've got the sideline. He's still running. The Tigers finally tackle him because last time they had the sideline, they forgot to tackle him. But this time, Amos is brought down out of bounds at the original line of scrimmage. So it is going to be 4th down. Oh, wow, he stepped out early. It's going to be 4th down and 15 roughly. So barring a desperation play, we will have a Highlander punt. Easton Wire just about played a tip drill with himself and could have rumbled and stumbled a long ways.
We talked last week about seeing some spark from our Wirt County team against Wahama and not much fire. Oh, my goodness. Blocked punt. Wirt County will have the football. We've got an instant replay here. Check this out.
Which number got that, guys?
That's what we're looking for.
I think Stilgenbauer.
Welcome back if it was.
Indeed it was.
Caden Stilgenbauer says, I'll get a block punt on my first game back from injury. That's one that the coaching staff talked about. Now, Matt, what was you saying there about the spark?
Yeah, this Webster County team has had some sparks. They actually had several players injured during last week's game, so they're running a little light tonight. Here we go. Tyler Smith out to Brody Goodwin.
First down, and we're going to get 15 more. Brody got up and had something to say. Brody got the first down, was hit out of bounds, got up and told the defender something. I'm sure it was really kind. And then proceeded, we're going to get 15 more yards here.
Haven't heard that quote from a while, but he got the wood laid to him.
Absolutely, he did. I think he'd almost quit running and had given up, and before he knew it, his apples were laying on the ground and his cart was upended. And, of course, we got fans saying he didn't mean to. Well, if every penalty was waved off because of intentions, we'd have a really fast game.
Anthony Morgan.
Anthony ran the ball hard there and got about 8 yards.
Hey, he called our player.
Anthony just runs hard, fellas.
I think we gave him our roster, I do believe.
Yeah, but that's the first one he's done.
Must have had a halftime talk with Miss Hickman. She seems to be getting things done here tonight.
Anthony Morgan once again.
House call.
No.
Short.
From this angle, Mr. Official, I do believe he broke the plane. But, I mean, we're 57 yards at an angle. I don't understand why you don't like our perspective.
Morgan with the carry.
If you don't first succeed, try again. Anthony Morgan for the house call for the Tigers. The score is 34-0. Anthony Morgan has found pay dirt. Easton Wire is coming in to put his foot right into this ball and send it right through. You know, we had a comment there talking about playoffs. Right now we're, I think, ranked 10th or 12th in the 10th or 11th in the state in the single A rankings. They come out every Tuesday on the WSSAC site. Before last week, we were actually in a spot. We were in the top 8 where we would host a game. As long as we continue to win ball games, I believe we'll be in, and I believe we have a chance to make some noise once we're in there. This might be the most balanced Tiger team Wyer's foot goes in, and it is no good wide right. But this is the most balanced Wirt County football team. We've got a duo in the backfield that is exceptionally well. They complement each other really well. You've got 4 wide receivers out there that can go. And you know what? You got the freshman Dylan Hutchinson that can come in and give you some explosion out there at that running back spot. So we really got 3 horses in that stable. And you've got lots of receivers. And you've got a senior quarterback that has matured, that has done a lot of the right things, doesn't put the ball in trouble.
And has an offensive line to give him time, too, to make them smart decisions as well.
Yeah, the line, we're pretty big up front, and we can do a good job of moving people.
Think about the guys that have stepped up, not just the freshmen, but the upperclassmen. You know, our discussion, I think we said it on our first broadcast, was we lost Porter Goodwin. We lost Isaiah Sampson.
Trevor Jones.
Brody Ewing.
Yep.
Yeah. So a lot of guys that were instrumental to our success last season graduated, and we've had a lot of guys that have stepped up into those roles and through these first 6 contests have really proven that they have earned their place on the field, whether that be on the line or in those skill positions.
Was Chase Parsons a senior last year too?
No, he was 2 years ago. He graduated with me.
Gotcha. Years run together. But I tell you, I mean, and that goes to that question. I mean, I think we have a chance to host a playoff game. We win out, we probably host one.
I think so.
Because our 2 losses is to Eastern Ohio, who's a really good football team, and Wahama, who's a really good football team. In Class Single A, you've got Wheeling Central and Wahama, who's at the forefront of things. And then everybody, we got a drop. The Dew Monster strikes. Lake and Harbarger with a hit. Anthony Morgan holding on, and a host of Tigers coming to bring down the returner from Webster. That is number 3, Ashton Moreland. That was much better kickoff coverage there for the Tigers.
And back to what you were saying about the schedule, I was looking too. If we play our best football that we can, I think we could win out. And those teams that we do have upcoming, they've won some ball games, so they'll help us out with the point system too. And I think we will host a playoff game, I think, if we win out and play our best football we can.
You never want to give anybody bulletin board material, and certainly these guys won't take anybody lightly. This coaching staff's done it too long, and they'll have everybody prepared. But you look at the end of the schedule, and you got that St. Mary's game looming large. We got a pitch here out to the right side, and he's still on his feet. Oh, we had friendly fire there as I believe Dylan Hutchinson came in and took out his own freshman teammate, Andrew Limley. But that was number 1, Ryder Wright, who came around the right side of the offensive line, and there was multiple. It felt like he got a lot more yards than that, fellas, but he only picked up about 5.
I think that's one of the best 5-yard rushes I've ever seen, if I'm being honest with you.
I just got buzzed by a fly of the butter kind, as Matt Hayes says. The ball's on the ground. Still waiting for signals.
3rd down.
3rd down, Webster. They must have. It was a bad exchange between the center and the quarterback. I thought the Tigers were going to fall on that one and keep the momentum really rolling. But instead, it's going to be 3rd and 4 for Webster at their own 40-yard line. Guys, I know we might have a bigger audience this one because we're so far from home and a lot of people are tuning in. If you guys have questions, we'd love to commentate and talk with you. Put them in the comment section. We'll talk about pretty much whatever at this point. It's a fake handoff, and he's rolling out. He's trying to get the yardage. He runs out of bounds. It's going to depend on the spot.
Got maybe 1 or 2 out of that one.
I believe it's going to be 4th down and 2.
4th down.
Jeremy, you mentioned having higher viewership. One thing we'll send out as a reminder: if you like the WVRC Wirt County Facebook page, but you are not subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do that as well. If you haven't liked the Facebook page, please do that. That helps us ensure that we can continue to bring you coverage. YouTube does have a blackout policy where until you reach a certain follower limit, subscriber limit, which I don't remember the number, but until you reach that threshold, you cannot broadcast. You can only broadcast to a certain number of people, and then it will cut people off and black them out. Anyway, so please like and subscribe. 8:24 to go in the 3rd quarter. Your Tigers lead 34-0. Timeout in the field. We'll take it with them. You're watching Tiger football on on WVRC.
K&B Supply at 303 Juliana Street in Elizabeth is your place for fence chargers, wire, and post. Check out our selection of farm gates in stock. K&B Supply is a heritage performance feed dealer for your pigs, chickens, horses, cattle, and yes, even your dogs and cats. We have deer corn in many flavors. Stop by K&B Supply at 303 Juliana Street in Elizabeth today for all your farming and hardware needs, or call 304-275-1141. Chris's Barbershop, located in the Piggly Wiggly Plaza, open Tuesday through Friday, 7 to 3 p.m., Saturdays 8 till noon. If you have a special event and need a haircut or just a trim, stop by and see Chris and let him hook you up. That's Chris's Barbershop in the Piggly Wiggly Plaza in downtown Elizabeth, West Virginia.
Picking back up with the action, it's 4th and 2, Highlander ball. Coming back out of that timeout, and Webster County ready to go for this conversion.
He cuts up the field, and it's going to be I believe, a first down Webster. Yep, they're moving the chains. First down Webster. Shane, that I was stacked so hard, so tight. It was so loaded, it almost looked like an L instead of an I.
It kind of did.
They had 5 people in a row. You had the center quarterback, and you had 3 running backs lined up in a row. I think they had a plan of moving some people.
They definitely did, and as we could tell, they sure did anyway.
Luke Hickman coming onto the field on defense.
As we look out, there's a couple numbers that are out there that are getting some valuable experience here. You got Luke Hickman, number 10. You got number 6, Alex Murray, who's played a good game tonight. Dylan Hutchinson's shooting like a rocket. He ran. He's still running. He said, I'm going to catch him anyway. He came around the right side of the line, and if they would have ran it to the right side, it would have been bad news for whoever the ball carrier was. Instead, they ran it to the other side where they were able to escape a missile coming their direction.
And number 10 was lucky he handed the ball off, because if so, he's going to get a Dylan Hutchinson face mask right to the lower back.
A play action pass would have been bad news for the Highlanders. All right, the snap goes back. It's a handoff to number 1, Ryder Wright, and he runs with a purpose. He put his shoulder down, but freshman Dylan Hutchinson and Anthony Morgan was in on the stop.
Jeremy, I'll say one more comment as far as our sponsors go. One guy who's been really helpful to us, Sean Healy. We've not done the production of the Scene Setter videos these past couple weeks, and that's partially me knowing that I'll be out. But we greatly appreciate all of Sean's support, and
that, I believe, was number what? Turn sideways so I can see your number.
Is that 2?
Second down.
Number 1, Ryder Wright on the carry, who was cut in half by the interior of the defensive linebacking crew and line there. There wasn't much room there between Lucas Paul and Braden Whipke to run. And the linebackers just cleaned up.
I mean, the Highlanders are really liking the I formation this drive.
That's a play-action pass, but there's no receivers. He throws it to nobody. I mean,
no man's land.
He might have been throwing it to his grandma in the stands, but that's about as close as the Highlander he had.
Pass is incomplete, third down.
He sure was lucky Hutchinson wasn't coming in hot.
He must have broke the pocket line because there was no Highlanders in the vicinity. It's 3rd and 9. Coach Villers is emphatically telling his secondary to look at the sticks. It's going to be more than likely a pass play. These coaches put hours and hours in on film study, so when you get in a situation like this, ball's probably going to the air, although they are still in the heavy formation. It's a handoff, and they're running off the left side, and he gets about 6 yards, and it's going to be 4th and 4. I assume the Highlanders are going to go for it, so the Tigers need a big stop here. Don't look now, but the Highlanders have had the ball for a while.
Fourth down for the
Maybe I
Highlanders.
thought they're trying to just chew the clock away, but I don't see. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
the scoreboard's kind of lopsided, so I don't know if they're ready to pack up and go home early or what.
Shane, I've learned another thing that I appreciate. I appreciate hash marks on a field, and I appreciate a 35-point lead.
Right.
That means the clock does not stop. So we need one more. Easton Wire, I'd have baked you cookies if you'd have got the last extra point. That is going to be a stop on fourth down for the Tigers. It is going to be the Tigers' ball at about the 33-yard line. Webster tried to run up that left side again, and Ryder Wright was dropped just short of the first down yardage. So it's going to be 1st and 10 Tigers at the 33-yard line, 32-yard line.
I appreciate a very good concession stand hot dog. And we were fortunate enough to have that luxury tonight, once again at halftime.
Yes.
Delivered by DoorDash Matt Cooper.
Yes.
We appreciate him coming over and talking with us and bringing us food. That was great. We got a handoff to Anthony Morgan, who's running up the middle, and he gets 9 yards on first down. He just refuses to go down, fellas. Just refuses to go down.
Can't ask for anything better than that on the first down.
Morgan, a player with a halfback build, but a fullback mentality.
That's right. Oh, a little pitch pass here to Andrew Limley. He's got space, fellas. He's cutting it up. Oh, he just needed one block. It's going to be a gain of about 7 yards for Smith to Limley. And number 50, number 50 in on the stop. That is Hunter Skidmore for the Highlanders, who grabbed a hold of Limley and said, "You're not going any farther, freshman," and laid him down.
Pass good, complete to Easton Wire, number 9, for about a 7-yard gain.
That was a big reception.
Fellas, I think Jake Moore might be on these guys' scouting report pretty high, because they've done a good job of taking him out of the equation tonight. But like we talked about earlier about this being a balanced team, everybody else is stepping up. I mean, right now this is not an offense that you would want to see. Anthony Morgan on the carry, he gains a bunch of yards.
And 17 or so, looks like it.
Has the Tigers inside the 30-yard line of the Highlanders. There is multiple people down for Webster, so we will go to a quick commercial break and come back on the other side.
At Matheny Whited Funeral Home, LLC, located at 488 Juliana Street in Elizabeth, West Virginia, we honor our families with dignity and respect. We offer traditional services, cremation, pre-arrangements, pet cremations, and monument sales. At Matheny Whited Funeral Home, you are family, not a number. We are located at 488 Juliana Street in Elizabeth, West Virginia, or you can give us a call at 304-275-4229.
Fall sports are back, and so is that hometown pride we all love. At Calhoun Banks, we're proud to support our local community's athletics, and even more proud to support all of you. Whether you are applying for a loan, opening a checking or savings account, or taking advantage of one of our many services, we're here to make things easier. Join a team that's been trusted for generations, 125 years strong, and still your go-to local bank. To apply online or contact us, go to calhounbanks.com or visit us in Grantsville, Arnoldesburg, Glenville, and Elizabeth. Good luck and have a great season.
34-0 your score, third quarter, 3:23 to go. Tigers with the ball, 1st and 10, Jeremy.
Matt, on the way up here, well, we're going to run Adrian Hartford here first. He cuts it up the field. He's got enough to make it almost first down, but instead we're going to have 2nd and 1.
2nd and inches, it looks like.
On the way up here, we were talking about the food options as we were coming up through there, and Stephanie Cooper, our athletic trainer, texted us and sent us the name of a place, and we stopped there. It's called Pizza and Cream. Highly recommended if you're ever in that neck of the woods. I don't know exactly where it was. Anthony Morgan around the end. He's got the house call. Touchdown, Anthony Morgan, from about 25 yards out. Anthony Morgan puts his name in the paper tomorrow, and he will have a touchdown to make it 40-0 Tigers. We will finish that pizza and cream conversation in a moment. It has been interrupted by a touchdown Anthony Morgan and touchdown Tigers. So Easton Wire will come in to try to do his best to put the ball through the uprights. Snaps back, holds good, kick is up, it's got the distance, and it's got the direction. Extra point is good for Easton Wire. Your score is 41 for the Tigers, 0 for the Highlanders. We will be back after this short break.
Watch for deal drops at Moore's Piggly Wiggly, like Campbell's chicken noodle or tomato soups. 5 cans for $5. Look for squeal deals on Cheetos or Frito snacks, 3 for $10. Pepsi cubes, $9.99. 6-pack Pepsi bottles, 4 for $14. RC bottles, 4 for $14. 12-pack Lipton iced tea, $6.49. 12-pack Gatorade, $7.49. Deal drops and squeal deals at Moore's Piggly Wiggly in downtown Elizabeth.
Back in Webster County, talking about football and pizzas and cream.
Oh, that's where we were.
That is where we were.
All right, before we were interrupted, I don't know exactly what part of the country that is in. It was about halfway between Elizabeth and Webster here. There's a hidden gem of a restaurant called Pizza and Cream. It's literally in a block building behind a house. The only reason we found it is there was a flashing open sign. We called ahead, and it was delicious. As Wire kicks the ball off, it looks like the Tigers have a chance. The Tigers have gotten on the ball. What is the call? Tigers football here at the 35-yard line. The old Dew Monster slick grass squib kick worked out for the Tigers on that one.
Easton had a little Valley Skies pooch kick in the air off the tee.
He had the old backup on that one. He pulled the string and kept moving the ball all over the place on him. But the Tigers were in good pursuit there. We've got a couple more players coming in. We've got Luke Hickman in on offense now. We'll start seeing some of the reserves come in. Jake Moore has taken over at quarterback for Tyler Smith. His night here is done. Ball goes back to Moore, who is keeping it and says, Wildcat this, and runs the ball about an 8-yard, 9-yard gain. That is something that Jake Moore gives in that quarterback position that Tyler doesn't. He's a little bit built a little bit bigger and can take that QB draw.
That has a little bit more power in his step.
Correct.
Rather than the shiftiness.
Yeah, Tyler likes that space where he can get out and move left to right laterally. Jake says, forget the left and right. We're going right downhill, and away he goes.
On the other side, is there bears back behind us or something?
I'll tell you what, this mute button has came in handy. Those hot dogs has provided plenty of stomach fuel for us, and we hit the quick mute button. If you hear a little giggle, that's what's going on, as somebody's letting gas escape from their mouth. But Anthony Morgan on the run up the middle for a first down for the Tigers.
Morgan with a carry.
Guys, you want to know the best part about this game?
What's that?
We've got a 2-hour and 15-minute ride looking us in the face in another 13 minutes.
And a Mountaineer kickoff. About
That's exactly
hour
right.
And 15. You know, that I was wondering that on the way up. I know WVRC-FM is not broadcasting the Roane County game tonight because of the Mountaineer game. I wonder if Metro News High School game night is off the air as well. I would assume so.
It might be, but I seen somebody was going to be at Wahama and Eastern. I don't remember what news station it was. Hartford around the edge. Oh, he's put his foot in the ground and he juked. They're running. They're pushing. Lucas Paul says, I got you, buddy. I like it, Lucas. Hey, we're still moving. We're still inching. We're still not blowing the play dead. Now we're dead. That's the kind of center I want on my team. Whenever I'm in a pile, he got in there and said, I'll just push you in the end zone. He said, you'll get credit, but I'll push you in.
I believe that was WOWK that was going to that Wahama and Eastern game.
Gotcha. I think Adrian Hartford ran for about 7, and Lucas pushed him for another 6. So there's that. Now, Braden Whipke was pushing too. Those are two guys that went behind me, pushing me forward, not backwards.
I thought we were first and goal.
I thought so too.
I thought we were close to the goal line. I was getting ready to call a house call for Lucas pushing Adrian. Who's in the backfield? Is that Hutch?
Yep.
Freshman Dylan Hutchison has checked into the backfield. He says, I want the ball. Oh, is he in? Make the call. Give it to him. Daggone it. We're at the goal line. I don't think
a blade of grass short, fellas.
Somebody get out the index card. Oh, and there's the sound of the horn. It is going to be the fourth quarter. The Tigers will have the ball first and goal on about the one blade of grass line, and we will have that action coming up after this commercial break.
Looking for reliable home and auto insurance? Myers Family Insurance in Elizabeth is your local independent agency. Partnered with trusted names like Progressive, Safeco, and Cova, and specialty providers like Foremost and American Modern, we tailor coverage to fit your needs and your budget, no matter your situation. Hi, I'm Matt Myers, and I invite you to let my family protect your family. Call Myers Family Insurance at 304-275-7111 or visit MyersFamilyInsurance.com.
Back here in Webster County, we just got a little bit of history from Mary in the comments section on Pizzas and Cream, that the oven was built first and the building around it. Jeremy, I've never been there. That I have to add that to my list now, but I will tell you one hidden gem down right around the Greenbrier Resort. Coach Villers and I went down to tour the bunker at the Greenbrier, and we found a little hole-in-the-wall Jamaican restaurant. There wasn't much seating room, maybe the width from the back of my chair to the front of this table. But we went in there, and it was some of the best food that I've ever eaten, and you wouldn't expect it. We just found it on a whim, and sounds like Pizzas and Cream is the same kind of venue.
As a question we've been wanting to hear, what'd you get there at that restaurant?
I got lamb.
Lamb?
Yeah.
We will return to the lamb conversation right after we score this touchdown. Jake Moore keeps it in, and he runs into the end zone and plows over Braden Whipke in the process. Touchdown, Jake Moore. Touchdown, Tigers. The score now is 47-0, Wirt County.
The mute button didn't work very well on that one.
That one got through. I got too close to Matt. It was an emergency mute button. All right, Luke Hickman's the holder. Easton Wires the kicker. Snaps good. Holds good. Easton is good.
Had enough chili on that ball.
That one would have been good from 35. Your score, your Wirt County Tigers 48, Webster 0. With 11:41 to go in the fourth quarter, we will have a running clock coming at you.
You may not be aware that you can use many Hamilton ancillary services even though your primary physician or specialist is in another location miles away. Blood test, radiology, physical, occupational and speech therapy, infusion therapy, respiratory therapy, pulmonary and cardiac rehab are all services offered. Ask your primary physician or specialist if you could use many Hamilton ancillary services at your next visit.
Many Hamilton Health System, better healthcare, better living. Many Hamilton Health System, your partner in health.
48-0 is your score. Wirt County Tigers lead, 11:41 to go on what will be a running fourth quarter clock. Jeremy.
Well, Easton Wire is going to be putting his foot in the ball again. Now, Matt, you said you got lamb at this Jamaican restaurant?
I did indeed, and it was tremendous.
I tell you, those little hole-in-the-wall places are oftentimes overlooked, but man, the food that comes out of those places are delicious. Wire's foot goes into the ball, and it's a flag. We've got whistles and a flag. That thing came out of there about 5 feet. If he was playing golf, they'd call that a stinger. But it came off about 4 feet high and absolutely took off and about killed probably 25 earthworms on that one. But we are going to do it all again because somebody decided to leave early.
But back to the lamb. Did that lamb make you Jamaican me happy?
Yes, it did. Yeah, and the gentleman who ran that restaurant, and I wish I remembered the name of it, we sat there and he told us his life story of what brought him to the United States and how he opened that restaurant. And it was just a great story of perseverance and success. So if you find a Jamaican restaurant near the Greenbrier, I don't remember the name, but I highly recommend it.
Easton Wire puts his foot in it for the second time. This time he angles it, and it's a little bit of a draw. The ball is caught by number 3, Moreland, and he is on a run, and he is wrapped up by number 64, Frankie Bolick, and number 17, Parker Myers. Ashton Moreland has another great – I don't know what their return yardage is tonight, fellas, but they have got several yardage in the return game.
Yeah, their special teams have been doing actually pretty good. I mean – yeah, we're giving them multiple opportunities, but still they're doing pretty good.
It is going to be first and 10 Highlanders from the 47 from their own 47-yard line. They are going into the heavy package to the left side. We are getting more and more reserves in for Wirt County, so we'll keep up the best we can. We got a timeout, Webster.
Well, all right. I guess we're going to take ourselves to another break.
You're watching Tiger football on WVRC Wirt County.
Look at you, having it together. You've got a car. You have a house. Now get your car and house insured together with a State Farm agent. A local agent can help you customize your coverage and save when you bundle your home and auto insurance.
Your local State Farm agent in Elizabeth is Hayden Stewart, 304-275-3335.
Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability, amount of discount, savings, and eligibility may vary.
Need DMV service without the wait? Come to B&D Title and Licensing, located in downtown Elizabeth. We handle title transfers, renewals, duplicate titles, and more. With a notary on site and after-hours appointments available, skip the hassles of DMV and call owner-operator Bobby Moore at 304-488-1906 or stop by today at B&D Title Service in downtown Elizabeth.
We're back, 11 minutes to go on a winding fourth quarter clock. Jeremy.
Hey, I tell you what, I said on the way up here I was going to have the most fun tonight of any of the weeks because this might be the last one with Matt for a while, so we're absolutely doing that here behind scenes. Number 1 for Webster, Ryder Wright runs into a arm tackle right in the middle of the line from Peyton Dye, and I believe Caden Stilgenbacher might have been in there as well. There was 2 Tigers. I always seen Peyton's number when he got up. It's going to be 2nd down and 12 for Webster from the 45-yard line. But we are absolutely having a blast out here in nature. We've had butterflies land on us. We've had
I don't know if you call them butterflies or what.
Yeah,
we'll go with butterflies.
I've never seen a butterfly with horns, but I have today. So we've got that going for us. We've got football going on. It's a double fake handoff to the outside around the left side of the offensive line. That was a good play call there by Eddie Williams. It was a double fake handoff before they finally handed it to the third back in line. And he was able to get around the left side.
Shane, do you have Doddridge and Petersburg? That's a pretty tight matchup.
Let me find it. Yeah, right now it's fourth quarter. Doddridge is up on Petersburg 14-7 as of right now.
Wow.
That's a ball game. Defense is reigning supreme there.
And Philip Barber beat South Harrison 49-22. That's an upset. They've been on a roll lately.
Snap goes back, handoff to number 3. Dylan Workman said not so fast. Ashton Moreland met him in the, Dylan Workman met Ashton Moreland in the backfield and dropped him for a loss of several on that play.
Shane, hit us with AAA, Roan, and Ripley. Roan's AA,
Ripley.
But Ripley is AAA.
As of right now, fourth quarter, Roan is up on Ripley 38-30.
Oh, wow.
Barn burner over there on our sister station.
Yes.
And Drew Miller on that call. What about the Eastern Wahama game?
Eastern Wahama game. 1 second.
The Tigers are looking to come
Wahama is up 27-10 as of right now.
The snap was high to the punter. The punter tried to save it. He tried to roll out. That is number 2. That is Amos. He tried to roll out and get away and escape, but the defense was there and continued to apply the pressure until they ultimately got him down. It is going to be 1st down and 10 for the Tigers from the 42-yard line.
Man, talk about the Tigers. They've been executing on special teams all game long this evening.
So what was that Eastern score? Sorry, I got excited.
Wahama is up on them right now, 27-10.
Man, Hillbillies lead Sherman 12-6 in the 3rd.
Barn burner down there, down south.
Barnesville, Ohio, dethroned Wheeling Central 43-14.
My gracious, that's Barnesville, Ohio is the real deal, though.
Yes, they are.
Luke Hickman hands the ball off to fellow freshman Dylan Hutchison, who runs into his own man. The whistle was late, and they brought Dylan down anyway. Number 9 for Webster. Well, we don't have a number 9. Was it number 8?
2nd down.
Buffalo up 56-18 over Calhoun in the 3rd quarter.
That's a 9.
We do not have a number 9 for Webster, but if his family is listening, he made a great play there.
Ritchie County's up 34-6 over Gilmer County. Oh, my.
Luke Hickman is behind center here. We've got a freshman checking in here. I told him this week I wanted to call a freshman-to-freshman touchdown, so we'll see what we have here. There's Hickman pitches it out to Hutchison, who's found the edge, and he's still running hard. That is the hardest run I've seen for a minimal gain, but the young man ran hard and tried to get that sideline. Pick up a maybe
a yard or two, it looked like, from up here on the bank of the hill up here.
Yeah. You know, Tony Creedy says from the banks of the Monongahela.
3rd down.
I can't say it, but
Monongahela.
Monongahela. We are on the banks of Cowan. Good old Cowan, West Virginia, down here in Webster.
Our friends in Clay County, oh my, 7-6, Logan leads Clay County in the 3rd quarter.
That's a ball game right there.
That's what you call a barn burner.
Midland Trail 20-13 over Nicholas in the 4th.
Swing pass to Dylan Hutchison, who, just couldn't keep his feet, fellas. I tell you, the young man's seen a lot of grass, and he went for it, but his cleat just slipped enough to derail his momentum. That right there was almost the freshman-to-freshman touchdown we talked about.
East Hardy won pretty big over Summers County, 66-20.
Braxton up 27-14 over Poca in the 4th.
Man, Braxton County's making some noise.
Yeah. We still don't have a score on my friends in Berkeley Springs.
Get on the horn, Hayes. Get us a score.
Marietta, Ohio beat Williamstown 14-6.
Hickman's throwing a jump ball to Parker Myers, who is unable to go back and get the ball.
Pass is incomplete.
Luke aired it out. Parker was just unable to go back enough to get the ball. There was good coverage there. So the Tigers will turn it over on downs. Webster will take over at the 42-yard line. Oh, he keeps moving. Try the 40.
The 42-ish.
44.
44, yeah, they give him a couple yards.
I just had to look
44
cross-eyed.
and a couple blades of grass, fellas.
That's all it is.
Look, it's 1st and 8.
Shane has some hot chocolate.
It ain't hot, so it's pretty much cold chocolate.
He said he's drinking chocolate milk.
Yeah.
It was warm when I gave it to you.
It was. I'll give you benefit of the doubt.
Isaiah Cutlip drops back. He's looking to pass it. He's got number 1 right or right, and that is a textbook breakdown tackle by number 6, Alex Murray. He came right up there, and he wasn't going to be juked left or right. He broke down and made a superb tackle right there by Alex Murray, who's had himself a pretty good night tonight.
Yeah, he has, and I think Matt Hayes has turned into a grizzly bear sitting beside me. I don't know what's going on.
Give him a blanket, and he starts growling.
As my grandmother would say, Shane's getting tickled over here.
Well, Webster is in the shotgun formation with 2 tight ends. Isaiah Cutlip claps his hands, drops back. He's got pass rushers. Oh, and the pass is caught by number 3, Moreland, and he has ran out of bounds, and he's still running out of bounds by, I believe,
that, Shane.
that's
Pass is
23,
complete to Moreland. First
Ashton
down for the
Lockhart,
Highlanders.
and Dylan Hutchinson. Dylan Hutchinson just about made a play on that. It just went over his hand, I believe, not by much.
What an impressive catch.
Yeah, that's concentration. Moreland on the reception from Cutlip. It is first down, Highlanders, inside the 30-yard line, inside the 25-yard line.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Give or take a few. You'll find the spot of the ball. 4:15 on a running fourth quarter clock from Webster County, West Virginia. They have gone back into the offset I. Cutlip under center. He hands the ball off, and they're running the left side, but there is to no avail. That is number 9 again. I do not have his name, so I cannot give him the recognition that he deserves. But Frankie Bolick is in on the stop.
Number
Alex
6.
Murray is in on the stop, and Peyton Dye is in on the stop. Fellas, we got to start having conversations about this player of the game on defense. Peyton Dye's had himself a night.
Everyone's had himself a game tonight.
Lucas Paul has done a great job right there in the center. I don't know that we've given it to him yet.
Number 9 runs like a girl.
Second down and 8. Highlanders almost put the ball on the ground there.
I believe they handed that to number 50 or 60. I believe that's Hunter Skidmore.
Third down and 8 to come. No gain on that play.
We are back.
Sorry, guys, I'm a little behind on the chains.
Listen, this is Shane Bates' first go-round with the producer's seat, and I think he's done a pretty good job. We have got some plans to keep Matt Hayes' face with us in the press box next week. It may or may not include an iPad and FaceTime. Oh, Dylan Hutchison decided, he said, you go on my count, not on your count. I'm coming anyway. And he runs into the backfield, quickly drawing a caution from the officials. And we are getting 5 yards for Webster, and it's going to be 3rd down and 4. Those coaches for Wirt County are still coaching. They're still over there yelling. They're still trying to get their players to play hard for the next 2 minutes and 43 seconds. You know, being in a situation like this, it's important to keep these kids as focused. You don't want somebody to be out there going half speed. That's when injuries happen. So keep their focus, keep them playing hard, and keep them going the right direction. Snap back. He's rolling out to the right. There's room for days, and he is brought down out of bounds, and there's going to be some yardage added.
Flag on the play.
Little bootleg, the Peyton Manning special.
Cutlip was drugged down out of bounds.
Looked by shoulder pads, but I think they're going to get a horse collar tackle for that one.
How did the horse collar tackle get its name, Shane? What exactly, I mean, I've never seen horses wear shoulder pads, so I don't know how you get a horse collar tackle, but that's
Honestly,
what we've got.
have no idea.
You haven't spent enough time at the Kentucky Derby.
Well, you're correct.
First and goal from the 3-yard line. Does that sound right?
Yeah, we can go 3. 2, 3, 4.
You pick a number.
Heck, maybe even 5. Something up there.
You pick a number, roll with it.
It's close to the G.
I don't think any of us can be wrong. Oh, that was almost a little bit of a head start there. He is brought down just short, I think at the 1-yard line.
And he sure is sniffing that goal line.
This is where the defense needs to bow up and keep the 0 on the scoreboard, as we've got 1 minute and 45 left to go on a turning fourth quarter clock.
Second and about an index card.
The Tigers have loaded up the center position. They said not this time, but I think it doesn't matter what the Tigers said. The Highlanders have found the end zone with 1 minute and 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The Highlanders have gotten on the board, and they look like they are going for 2. Cutlip gets a sign from the sidelines, and the Highlanders will be going for 2 here with 1 minute and 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Matt Hayes, why is the clock stopped?
It does stop on a score.
Touchdown.
Well, that was wishful thinking on my part. And it's a snap, and the handoff goes to the left side, and he is upended.
Number 9.
Just short. Number 9 is upended by Andrew Limley, who submarine tackles at the ankles better than about anybody I've seen. You think of a Chihuahua biting at your ankles, that is Andrew Limley, but he doesn't bite like a Chihuahua. He comes in like a terrier and just grabs you by the ankles and sends you on your head. So with 1 minute and 23 seconds left, it is 48-6. Wirt County, we will pick you up after our last break.
Crossroads General Store, located at the intersection of Route 47 and Newark Road in Walker, West Virginia, is a fully stocked convenience store, as well as service station. You'll also find guns, ammunition, gun safes, turkey calls, and a whole lot more for the outdoorsman. Visit us at Crossroads General Store for the hard-to-find gear that you're looking for.
Minute 23 still to go. Jeremy almost falling down the hill there. And
Sniper MS got him. They're in the trees down here in Webster County.
Yeah.
Matt Hayes keeps putting me in timeout, leaving my mic muted when everybody else can talk. I about did a bleachers inspection for Webster County here. I about rolled underneath of these daggone things. This hillside's steep. I lost 1 footing and I about went shoo underneath. It's almost sleigh riding in winter, and it ain't even winter. Although temperatures are definitely colder outside than they are in a box. So
they are indeed. You know, we had the forecast at the start of the broadcast, and I think forecast said it was going to be around 60 toward the end of the game. So we need to fact check that because it feels a lot colder.
Oh, we got the ball in the air. We're running up the left side. Hey, we got daylight. Oh, he ran hard until he ran out of bounds. Adrian Hartford had ran up the left sideline and put the Tigers in Highlander territory again. With 1 minute and 14 to go, we will see what Coach Hickman has in store.
Boys, I thought Adrian was about to call for a fair catch there. But instead, he reeled it in and said, let's get upfield.
We have not had any airplane rides today, so that is an encouraging sign for Mr. Hartford. He runs hard every time he gets the ball, and he's a guy that plays with a ton of spirit. He's one you definitely want on your sideline.
Taking us back to the weather, I think my toes are ice blocks right now. If this is 60 degrees, I don't know what hunting season's going to happen then for me, but it's going to be bad.
Shane, I forgot you live where there's actually deer. EHD has wiped out Wirt County. Hickman claps his hands. He wants the ball. He hands it off to Dylan Hutchison, who's running into a crowd. He's still running. He breaks free. The freshman says, I see the pylon. It's a foot race. Dylan Hutchison down the sideline. Touchdown, Dylan Hutchison. And there is a flag on the play.
Well, we missed that one.
Dylan Hutchison makes the touchdown area his home. And we have a gentleman here who threw the flag again eye level.
Well, I'm just going to let the replay go because the freshman deserves it.
Yeah. So, folks who are watching that flag was thrown on the opposite end of the field on the Wirt County sideline at about the 12-yard line. Shane and I missed it. Jeremy caught it, but it must have been.
He picked it up and put it back in his pocket.
Oh, it was waved off. Okay.
Well, I don't see it waved off. But
the freshman got 6.
That is Dylan Hutchison making a way where there was no way and finding his way into the end zone. Oh.
And we take a knee.
Luke Hickman takes a knee on a 2-point conversion. Dylan Hutchison has made a house call from the 40-yard line, and when he was bottled up, I'm telling you, I said it week 1 or week 2, you get a few steaks in that young boy in a couple hours in the weight room, sky's the limit for that young man. He plays so daggone hard and just goes out there and does all the little things.
And a couple bowl Wheaties. Look out.
Get him some Popeye spinach and look out. That man will flex and it'll be all over.
Well, 49.5 to go. Let's just keep it here. We'll make an executive decision here.
It's all right.
We talked earlier about, I don't know what that was. If it was as loud in your speaker. If it was as loud in your speakers as it was here. We had a truck drive by with no exhaust, and it sounded not great over here. But this is a testament to our community back home, okay? We have 327 viewers still with us, all right? It is late. It is 9:41 on a Friday night in a game that is well in hand for the Tigers, but our community stays on here to support these kids and support this team and the band and the cheerleaders and everybody that's involved with the Wirt County program. That's great, guys. That's what we're here to do. That's why we're here. That's why this whole vision was started. That's what it was about, is to allow you guys at home to see the atmosphere on trips that are too far, or if you're unable to be here. We truly appreciate you sticking with us. Sometimes in the second half in games like these, it gets hard on us. But you know what? We're here to bring fun to you, and that's what we're going to do. And, I mean, the kid, no matter what the score is,
Hey, Luke Hickman with the kick.
Oh, Luke Hickman with a big boot. He killed 37 Eagles on that one.
And got the tackle, too.
Luke Hickman said, I'm going to kick this ball, take out half the bird population in Webster County, and then I'm going to run down and tackle this guy by the ankles.
He shot off the line. He must have not been a forward, but he came off the line pretty hot.
Yeah. He didn't come out of the sprinter's blocks, but he came out of them as quick as he could.
Shane said if this is what 60 degrees feels like, he's in trouble. I think you may catch Shane and me broadcasting from Miami next football season.
We'll all once Hayes learns how to remote cast, we're all going to Miami and we'll call on it from down there.
Yeah. No, Jeremy, you have to be the one on site. When it's 7 degrees, you're sitting here outdoors.
A few years ago.
Hey, can't leave Casey by himself.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sure we've got a dedicated Wirt County in somewhere that would absolutely love to just put on a headset and get us into a facility. But that's going to be the last play as the Highlanders take a knee here. It is 54-6, Wirt County. It was an absolute team effort tonight. You had multiple receivers catch the ball, multiple running backs score touchdowns. This is what a football team looks like. We ran into a really good Wahama team last week, and I tell you, Wahama and Wheeling Central are at the class of single A. But I'm telling you, our Wirt County boys absolutely have positioned themselves to be in a spot where they can have a lot of success. And it's fun being here with you guys. It's fun being here to call games for this team, being with the fans tonight in the outdoors and the nature with the flies that are butter. It's a great time. So we'll send it to a commercial break, and we'll be back to recap things after this.
K&B Supply at 303 Juliana Street in downtown Elizabeth has American-made steel roofing panels. Ask about the collars available. We carry a full line of electric and plumbing needs, from wire to junction boxes, switches and receptacle covers, and breaker boxes. PVC of all sizes to iron gas line pipe and all the fittings. We've got you covered. Call us today at 304-275-1141 or stop by at 303 Juliana Street in Elizabeth, West Virginia.
Hey guys, this is Shannon from Miller Steels and Deals. We have all your shopping needs, from the bedroom to the kitchen, bathroom, and laundry room. We got you covered. Looking for furniture or even maybe a gift card? Come on by Miller Steels and Deals on Mount Zion Ridge in the Old Armory Building, Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5 for the best prices around. Give us a call, 304-804-6006.
Tiger football, you're watching WVRC Wirt County. We are back. Your final score here in Webster County, 54-6. Your Tigers with the victory tonight. Shane, next week. I forgot to unmute you.
Yeah. Put me in timeout.
For the first time ever, we're looking at the camera. Next week, we have Pocahontas County coming to town. What are you looking forward to next week?
Well, let's see if Wirt County football can put another win into the column.
Absolutely. We're about 45 minutes away from Mountaineer kickoff out at BYU. We have Jeremy back with us
put
now.
Him out of timeout.
We are blessed in our Wirt County school system to have a foreign exchange student from Germany, Emma, and I was introducing her to our assistant coach, Emma. So we had Emma squared there for a second, but really good football game. You're talking about BYU, Provo. We could probably get on a flight and be there by tomorrow. I think it's that close, but I tell you.
I know a guy that would drive.
Who's going to drive?
This guy.
Oh, everybody jump in Maddie's vehicle. We're going to Provo. We'll get there about next year. But Tonight, coming back here, not a lot to say outside of what we've already called. But the Tigers showed up here. Could have been an easy trap game. Could have been a game where they weren't as sharp as they normally would be. But it's a game that they stayed disciplined. It's a game that they listened to what the coaches have talked to them all week about. It's a game that they got the momentum back in their sails. And as things shape up, guys, that's a big win going into homecoming week.
Yeah, it is. A lot of momentum on their plate now. Great rebound game, honestly.
And as we head into the back half of the season, you said the momentum's in our favor. We have to see how this team makes sure that they carry that forward into what they hope will be a very solid home stretch.
What is oftentimes looked at as a marathon of a season, we have quickly caught ourselves into a 4-game dash to the finish.
And, you look at any football season, you're guaranteed 10 games, and that's it. And you're always fighting to get that extra guarantee. We were asked about that in the comments section earlier. What do we think about the playoff potential for this team? And this team has great potential to make it into the postseason. And just have to keep playing Tiger football and keep executing the way they did tonight.
Absolutely. Fellas, what are we thinking about player of the game? Morse Piggly Wiggly players of the game.
Your Morse Piggly Wiggly offensive player of the game.
I think it's the history maker himself. I think Tyler Smith deserves that one.
I was going to say him and Easton Wire had a really strong connection tonight, so we might go ahead and throw them both a bone because I tell you, I think Easton had 3 catches and he's well over 100 yards tonight. So, and I believe he was the one that it was Brody Goodwin that caught the record-breaking pass. But I think Tyler had a good night, but I think Easton Wire had his best game as an offensive receiver tonight as well.
I'd say.
So we'll go ahead and give it to 2 guys there, Tyler Smith and Easton Wire, as your Moore's Piggly Wiggly offensive player of the game. And now on defense, there's a couple guys that stood out to me. I don't know their total tackle numbers, but it's a name that I feel like I called both of them. And that's number 69, Lucas Paul. He was instrumental up there, him and Braden Whipke both. But
he was putting in the work in the middle.
He absolutely, he's oftentimes having to fight three offensive linemen blocking him. He has to shed them to make a play, and he did that early. And I think he'd have got himself a big old sack right there in the middle of the field if that guy wouldn't have grabbed a hold of him and held on for dear life. And he drew a flag, but the sack would have been cooler. But Lucas Paul will be one of them. And the other one is a younger guy that I feel like has kind of stepped up more and more lately, and that's Peyton Dye.
I think so, yeah.
Number 2 for Wirt County, Peyton Dye, had himself a night tonight. He went in there and got himself just a mammoth of a sack. And different plays, he steps up, and a lot of the highlights, you can go back and you'll see number 2's nose around the football, and that's a young man that might be peaking at the right time, fellas.
Yeah, he's definitely flying around tonight. You couldn't ask for a better performance than that.
So the Moore's Piggly Wiggly defensive players of the night, we will go with number 69, Lucas Paul, and number 2, Peyton Dye. Overall, I'll tell you, Shane, it makes it hard for us to pick out defensive players and offensive players of the game whenever you're so balanced like we are.
Absolutely. That's something I don't remember if it was this week's Coach's Corner or last week's, but Coach Hickman talked about the offensive balance that we had with running and passing the ball. Defensively, though, there are a lot of guys that step up and make things happen.
Absolutely. And I tell you what, I don't know if Anthony Morgan's gotten a player of the game yet either. But that young man absolutely ran his tail end off tonight, and just refuses to be tackled. He probably had well over 100 and some yards again. I think he had 2 touchdowns. He's another one that could absolutely join Easton Wire and Tyler Smith. So it makes it hard on us, and I believe Anthony will take this and he'll try to get it next week. So we'll stick with who we've chosen, but I don't want that young man's effort to ever go unnoticed because he's one of those glue guys. Everybody needs him, and he will absolutely lay it all on the line for any of his teammates, for himself, for his coaching staff. He just does an absolutely incredible job.
Definitely a special piece to this puzzle of a team that we do have here.
And he's a guy that we talked about, that idea that he will fight for every inch. He's not going to say, all right, well, I ran into 3 defenders, let's shut it down here. He fights until that whistle blows.
There's teams made up of whenever we talk about it in basketball, I say city boy and country boy style. There's a lot of teams out there that are speed and get out in space and don't want to fight. this Wirt County team has some grit to them. They have some drive to them, and they fit that country boy mold. They bring that lunch pail. They work hard. The offensive and defensive line, they absolutely either make holes or they plug holes. The linebackers get upfield. They make tackles, or running backs find holes. It's a special unit. I don't think last week, if we played Wahama again, I don't think it would be that big of a game. Now that these boys realize that they can move the ball on them, now that they do those things. Yes, last week hurt. Yes, last week's score was lopsided. But I do believe we are closer to them than even our boys thought they were last week.
Yeah, they actually did hang in there pretty well. The scoreboard said otherwise, but still, I think we went toe-to-toe with the reigning state champs.
Yeah, I mean, they of course, the score was a lot more, and they soundly beat us. We're not saying that it was a barn burner, but what we're saying is it was the mental side of it shouldn't be as lopsided the next time we play them.
Well, gentlemen, and everyone out there, this is a pleasure. It's a privilege that we are able to do this and that we are able to highlight these student athletes and see their accomplishments firsthand and also bring their accomplishments to you at home. I want to say this being game number 6 and not knowing whether I will be part of this for the remainder of the season, what an honor it is to be with the two of you, and how much I enjoy our time together on Friday nights, and hopefully we can figure out some things to where I can still be part of this in the home stretch here, or maybe be able to come back at some point this season. But regardless, I have some things to take care of outside of this that require my attention. But regardless, it's an honor and a privilege, and we so appreciate our sponsors who make this happen week in and week out. Without them, we would not be on the air, and we would not be able to bring you the accomplishments of these student athletes, and that's what matters to us. We enjoy doing it. We enjoy being together, but the goal of this is and always has been to give these kids the recognition they deserve, and we're happy that we're the guys that get to do it.
Absolutely, and Matt, I think I speak for Shane as well. As we're going to miss you, buddy. We know that things happen in life that is bigger than calling a football game, and that is bigger than anything that we can control sometimes. And although you may not be with us there, I know we're going to try to find I'll flip every stone that I can to get you in the booth with us, even if it's remotely, to keep this thing going, because it's definitely a highlight on a Friday evening, getting to come out here and be with you guys, and something I look forward to. It's something I feel like we've done. None of us have done this before. We all walked into it new, and in 6 weeks we came a long way, and I think we're just starting to hit our stride, and we're going to support you any way we can, and we'll do anything for you, and we'll try to find any way that we can to keep you on the broadcast. But we truly, the people in Wirt County, if you see Matt Hayes out, thank him for what he does, because Shane and I couldn't do what we do without him, and Casey McCulty behind the camera. Both of those guys are the legs of this thing. We're just the mouth. So Matt, prayers for you guys and for everything that's going on. And we hope to see you soon, buddy.
Hope to see you guys soon. Now, here's the deal. We're on camera for the first time. I got to step over here and produce the end of this broadcast. As I do that, we'll let Shane send us home.
Sending us off from Webster County High School. Go Tigers.
You've been watching live streaming coverage of Wirt County Tiger football, brought to you exclusively by Moore's Piggly Wiggly and Crossroads General Store. Also brought to you by these community sponsors: Matheny Whited Funeral Home, Calhoun Banks, Mason's Towing, Riverbend Supply, Shade Tree Diner, Hayden Stewart State Farm Agent, K&B Supply, Miller Suds and Sales, Stump Funeral Home, Burns Bait and Carryout, Myers Family Insurance, Twisted Sisters, Bar and Grill, Chris's Barbershop, Mini Hamilton Health System, B&D Title Service, Elizabeth Care Center, and the Player of the Game Award sponsored by Moore's Piggly Wiggly. Thank you for watching, and tune in next week for more live streaming action with Jeremy Kirby, Shane Bates, and the rest of the WVRC Wirt County Sports crew. Wirt County Tiger football broadcasts are a production of WVRC 104.7 FM. All rights reserved.